The Blazers secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Portland. To McCollum. Here comes the screen. McCollum. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Hassan Whiteside. Tips it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Hassan Whiteside. Favors. To Collison. Darren Collison missed his first. That one goes.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
McCollum into the front court. Down 2. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Pelicans have the basketball. Collison. Here comes the screen. To Collison. Yusuf Nurkic sends it away. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Collison. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. 4-3. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that's speaks for itself.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
To number 23, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Ingram sizing up Nurkic. For 3. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
2 points. The assist from number 23.
To Holiday. To Collison. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Collison's shot won't fall. To Whiteside. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul. The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit them where it hurts.
McCollum with the basketball. Leads 5. To Whiteside. The drive. Right to the basket. Lays it up and in.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
The assist from number 21.
Holiday controls the basketball. They trail by 7. Hart. A bad pass there. Blazers have it. Runner here won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
To Josh Hart. Won't go. Hassan Whiteside sends it away. It's Portland ball. Nurkic. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Hassan Whiteside snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Hassan Whiteside, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Holiday. Baseline drive. And the Blazers clear the rebound. Short jumper stays out. Holiday in possession. Down a dozen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Josh Hart. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Holiday. He shoots, off the mark. To McCollum. From long range. It's no good. Shots not going down.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Substitutions, New Orleans.
McCollum. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend. Holiday controls the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Drew Holiday. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Pelicans basketball. Footer at the buzzer. Final shot of the period. Almost. It would have counted, but no good. Time's run out here in the... Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Holiday in possession. Down 11. Zach Collins swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Holiday. Drew Holiday. He's 3 for 7.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
No good. That's great defense. New Orleans going to take it up. Holiday. John Lord with the block. Zach.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
And throws it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To Collison. A pass stolen by Portland.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Team foul number 1 for the Trailblazers. Number 23.
Knocks down the first.
For New Orleans.
2 for 2 on that trip.
And number 3. Josh Hart.
New Orleans has it. Collison to Josh Hart. No good.
Hey, swing it to me. You can't guard me.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys trail by 13. Gets to the basket and scores.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
New Orleans will take it up to Josh Hart. Down to Grant. Rises for the slam. We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Nurkic. Oh, Jusuf Nurkic. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Holiday. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good. Has a look. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in it. They even throw their bodies into it. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Jusuf Nurkic with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Scala Bicier, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Portland's got it. Fires the 3. Textbook defense. Collison into the front court. 14-point deficit. Short jumper off the mark. To Nurkic. Short jumper won't go down. Knocked loose. Blazers have it. Fires the 3, and he hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Collison.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Short jumper won't fall. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys down big. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Over to the right side. To Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Trailblazers dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's Pelicans ball.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
To Collison. Yusuf Nurkic knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Collison.
Watch that cut. Watch that cut.
Ingram shot won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
The assist from number 23.
Watch Cutter coming through.
Screen coming.
Screen coming. Screen coming on your left.
Ingram defended by Yusuf Nurkic. Trying to cash in. Cleans it up. Offense. Oh, and a putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Portland has the ball.
Go.
To Ken Bazemore.
Make it hard on him.
Won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Screen coming. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Whiteside. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Collison to Favors. Has a chance. Shot by Favors. Off the mark. To Nurkic. McCollum.
Don't let him split. Don't let him split. Big pick right there. Pick it up.
Here's a chance from long range. smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. To Collison. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Ken Bazemore. Driving right to the basket. From the painted area, won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Curling inside. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First free throw is good.
Subbing in for the New Orleans Pelicans, number 11.
Goes 2 for 2.
Shot, boy.
Trailblazers with the basketball.
Here we go. I got him. I got him.
Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor.
I'm here. I'm here.
Nice pass to set things up.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Favors. Down to Labissiere. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here I come.
And count the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Jay Crowder.
To Collison. Beyond the arc for 3. There's the follow. Labissiere with the slam.
Okay, Scal, I see you. I didn't know you had that in you, man.
Get back. Get back.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Ed, you're allowed 2 steps after you pick the basketball up. It doesn't matter which feet you step with, but 2 counts.
Let's go.
Drew Holiday, 4 out of 10.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Double.
Watch Carter.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Favors to Collison. Down to Labissiere. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Darren Collison.
Trailblazers take over.
Here come. D up.
To McCollum. For 3. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
We got him. Here we go. Yeah, keep him here.
Can't connect from in close.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Come on.
There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete with the Blazers in a comfortable spot. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Pelicans have the basketball. The drive, right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Tough make through traffic.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Can't connect. Shot from the lane won't go. To Collison. Trying to cash in. Wide open look won't go. Whoa! What a finish. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. And the basket good at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Oh, big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Isolation. Give me the rock.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Holiday. And Portland comes up with the rebound. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Shoot that, boy.
Oh, yeah, you too little. I'm scoring you again.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Pelicans basketball. Holiday to Josh Hart. Down to Labissiere. Throws it down. Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
Just a friendly reminder of the winner of today's
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
customer service desk located in your section.
Oh, yes, me and you.
Substitutions.
Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. Now it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump. To Nurkic. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
That's it, baby. Lock up. We go.
To Ken Bazemore. And scores.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Short jumper won't fall. McCollum into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead.
Hands up. We got him. We got him.
From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nothing going here on that drive. Drew Holiday against the Lehigh product. He was hacked. They let it go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Holiday.
I got your help here. Get the ball.
To Collison. Holiday. Offensive rebound.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. It's Portland ball. Lets it fly from long range. Fires the three. Not that time. Hassan Whiteside rejects it. Ooh, 5 now.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
It's the Trailblazers who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Trailblazers could not have been more dominant in this game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Portland Trailblazers. The Pelicans seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Check out the leading scores for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Defense.
The Portland Trail Blazers showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Portland Trail Blazers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.